you to imagine being 16 years old all over again. You know, it was like that the excitement of getting your license and then the hope and the dream of getting a car on your 16th birthday. I think now, though, isn't it like 17 or 18 when you get your license?
It's like graduated license. It depends, I guess.
This is like restrictions.
Oh,
You get it at 16, but there's,
but
You actually
can't.
start driving, though, at like 13, like 14. Something really young. Like, it was crazy as long as you had somebody in the car with you.
Oh,
Here.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, the dream is you turn 16, you get your license, and then you hopefully get a car, you know, with a big bow on it for your 16th birthday. By the way, we do want to hear from you. What was your very first car? You can call us at 800-682-1075. And we're asking because this 16-year-old got what I think is a dream car for a lot of people on their 16th birthday, and this is how it all went down.
Keep going. Okay, take your mask off. Surprise! This is your car, girl.
I didn't want a Tesla. I don't like electric cars.
Wait, what?
I don't want a Tesla. I don't like electric cars.
Boom. Grounded.
16.
Yeah, grounded.
Grounded.
Wouldn't be alive.
Yes.
For a Mercedes Benz, I don't like Teslas.
I want some Mercedes. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You said you liked the electric
I
cars.
never said I like Tesla. I said a Mercedes Benz. I don't like Tesla.
Well, you gotta
my
like
gosh.
this is better than a Mercedes Benz.
It's not. I don't want no car that.
Sounds like a young Jason Goodman.
I said Mercedes.
Daddy, I want a Mercedes.
I would never.
I gotta charge it for it to work. I didn't want that.
Girl, you need to be grateful that you got a damn car.
I could have just been walking. I would rather walk than
Right.
What in the world?
You should be happy.
You can put the keys back in your purse.
Oh, and I will. And don't ask me for nothing else. Oh, you're going to be happy with that money.
How much is it?
Girl, open it up and stop being ungrateful because now you're starting to be ungrateful where you ain't got to worry about me.
Starting.
I said I wanted a Tesla. I always told you I wanted a pink Mercedes Benz.
Okay, I couldn't get the Mercedes Benz, so you got that.
This is all you gave me for my Sweet 16 and my golden.
Girl, do you know how much money that is? That's $1,600 for
That's
16.
it for my Sweet 16 and my golden birthday.
Golden birthday.
This is when I kind of wish we lived in North Korea because she could just disappear.
Yeah.
We could disappear her.
What is? They come from a celebrity rich family or something?
I don't know. It's on TikTok. But I
And they
think
have a nice
your
house.
golden birthday, I think, is something where, like, if she's turning 16, then her birthday must be on the 16th.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think that's...
Oh, and she got $1,600 and that
Cash.
wasn't enough.
No.
Should have been 16,000.
I get,
Of course.
who knows?
Yeah, probably not. It wouldn't have been good enough. I mean, I don't know what type of Tesla it was, but if it's brand new, it could be $100,000.
It's a
It was.
car. I don't
Yeah.
care
I
what
died
it
at any
is.
car when I turned 16.
No kidding.
We want to know from you, 800-682-1075, what was your first car? Let's go to Courtney. Courtney, what was your first car?
A 95 red GT convertible Mustang.
Ooh,
Wow, that's nice.
And what year was this when you got it?
Let's see. I guess it was 1999.
So that's a pretty
Still
new car.
nice, Yeah.
Wow.
You
Must be
know-
nice to be
Yeah.
rich.
Honestly, I thought when we were talking about this that it was going to be just nothing but phone calls with people talking about the hoopties that they drove. It didn't start out that way.
No, a convertible red Mustang.
Squid is still
Wow.
driving his first car from 16.
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Aren't you?
I am, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 250,000 miles, a little over. Yeah, it's still going strong.
What do you have?
I wouldn't say strong.
Plenty of-
Don't say strong.
Oh, yeah.
not
It's
strong.
going.
It's going.
It's
It
going
works.
very mid.
Yeah.
Super mid.
We had the Pontiac G6, 2005.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Gold.
Fly like a
goes,
G6.
it goes fast enough to get some tickets.
Yes, it does. Yes,
and
it does.
reckless driving charges.
Yeah, yeah.
Sure, it was down a mountain, but it's fine.
Whatever. Not one, not two, but three reckless driving tickets.
But I just got that dismissed, so we good now.
oh,
you
so
good.
it doesn't count.
Yeah, so
Okay.
we're good. Yeah.
Back to speeding.
Okay.
Let's go to Polly. What was your first car?
In '87, I bought my first car. It was a '74 Gremlin.
Now we're talking.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I heard those were dangerous. That if they got hit in the back, they would explode.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because something about the gas
If
tank.
they got hit anywhere, they just crumple.
I
That's
heard they're one of the
car.
most dangerous cars ever.
Thank you, Polly.
Gremlin. What year did she say?
74.
74 Gremlin.
And she got
okay.
an 87, I think she said.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen them. They've been
Oh.
discontinued for a long time.
Because I think because of that, right?
Because of that, yeah.
I see.
Wasn't it Cujo where they got locked in a gremlin?
I have no idea.
Wasn't it? Oh.
Maybe.
If it is, that's a fun fact, Squid.
Thank you. That's a
Thank
nugget
you.
that we don't normally get.
Yeah.
Let's go to Alex. Alex, what was your first car? Alex, go ahead. What was your first car?
Good morning, guys. And Katie, I'll go ahead and give you the hoopty. So,
Yeah.
in 2019, I bought my first car with my first paycheck from my first good job, and it was a '99 Honda Civic. So,
Okay.
Not even really a hoopty.
No, because it's
No.
Honda.
It's,
It
not
was
even
a 20-year-old
hoopty.
Honda, though.
Yes, that's old.
Oh,
20
okay.
years.
Yeah,
But they
I
go
guess,
forever.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right.
My son got has a Honda from 2002, and I'm seriously considering getting one because there's no car payment. They go forever, and they're pretty safe. And the gas, good gas mileage.
I feel that way
What
about
am I paying for?
I know.
Toyotas, too.
I
Don't
know.
people say that about Toyota
Yeah.
as well?
Toyota and Honda.
Yeah. What does he have an Accord or
It's a Honda Accord
yeah.
2002. It has like 110,000, which is not a lot for that year. And I hear people, they say they go like 300,000. There's no car payment, nothing. It's perfect.
Yeah, I mean, car payment
Thank you,
sucks.
man.
Let's go to Chris. Chris, what was your first car when you turned 16?
92 Mighty Max Mitsubishi truck.
Monty Max?
And what year was it when you got it?
I was a junior in high school, 2009.
Okay.
That's an older one.
Yeah, I never even heard of it.
I don't think
Did
I'm
you-
looking.
Was it a bad car?
Yeah, because run down, my dad had give it to me. And then I didn't really know much about vehicles then. I'm young and dumb, and I didn't even put oil in it. So I was driving it around for a while with no oil.
Well,
That is
do it.
exactly why your first car shouldn't be a Tesla.
I know. No, it should be.
Well, yeah, it
Because you
should
don't
be
need-
technically.
Because there's no oil.
right. It's electric. So it could be.
But it's a taking
I
care
know.
of part.
Yeah.
I know. No 16-year-old should get a Tesla.
and it's
or
not that
electric
guy's
car.
fault. You don't know what you don't know.
No, you don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know. Alexis, what was your first car?
My first car was a 1984 Mercury Link. It lasted me 15 days. I paid about $100 for it. You can only get in through the passenger side and get out through the driver's
Now we're
side.
talking.
There we go. Yeah.
There we
That's
go.
what I like to
15
hear.
days.
And that was back in 1993.
Wow.
It lasted you a whole 15 days.
Okay.
2-week car.
Love it.
That's better than a rental if you think about how efficient that was.
Yeah. I mean, about less than $10 a day.
Oh, he was saying links.
Yeah.
Oh, links.
I mean, we're definitely
Okay,
getting something
yeah.
I've never heard of before.
Mhm.
Huh.
Let's go to Preston. Preston, what was your first car when you turned 16?
Hey, good morning. My dad had actually bought himself a truck for my 16th birthday, and on the way home to show me it was a 90s S10 Chevy. He hit a deer right before our driveway and destroyed the front end. And when he pulled into the driveway, he said, "Oh, here's your new truck," and handed me the keys. It was mine. But it was actually his till he wrecked it.
He bought a car, wrecked it, and said, "Hey, happy
Here you go.
Yeah.
That's a skilled move. That's a skilled move right there. Thank you. Michelle, what was your first car?
My sweet brother bought me so this is in 1986. He bought me a 1978 sky blue Mercury Bobcat, which is like the Mercury version of a Ford Pinto.
Mm-hmm.
And it was electric nothing. It was automatic nothing. I had to learn how to drive a straight drive from the day I got it. And it was built like a tank. It was steel. It was not fiberglass. And I don't know how many times I was in accidents and I didn't get a scratch.
Oh.
And other people's cars were just beat up like crazy.
I have distinct memory of my sister. Her first car was a Chevy Impala, and it was old, and it was a land yacht. And I think I don't know if it's made out of steel, but I remember she was picking me up somewhere, and a car like T-boned her.
Oh.
And the front of the other car was destroyed.
Just like an accordion.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh. And I ran over to my sister. This is all like Market Street.
Mm-hmm.
And I ran over and not a dent on the car.
Nothing.
That thing, we call it the tank.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like you're talking about the 16-year-old cars. I have a theory that every single 16-year-old, including myself, will hit something or get into an accident, right? So in Ruthie, my stepdaughter, she had a car. I don't remember this, but she totaled the car, 3 cars, I think in one year.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, we
That's-
do.
remember I had to buy Hugs's car.
Yes.
The Oldsmobile, because I thought it was a tank.
Yeah.
And it was a tank, and then that ended up on the side of the road. She knocked out all the cable to the entire neighborhood.
Ruthie was like, hold my beer. You think I can't wreck this? Let's go.
Yeah, and then
And then mailboxes too, right?
that was that my second car I bought off of Squid? The Volkswagen, I don't remember.
I think you bought 2 off of Hugs.
I bought
yeah.
off of
Hugs,
I'm
yeah.
sorry,
A Pontiac?
yeah, pretty soon I'm gonna have to come up with the Pontiac. So 2 cars off of Hugs, and that's when you plow the into the mailbox across the street.
And those were like the brick encased ones.
No, these
or...
are solid. It destroyed the car basically.
Oh gosh.
And so far though, I shouldn't say
No,
anything. Yeah,
knock on wood.
Yeah,
Knock on
it's
wood.
been some
a long
years.
time.
Yeah.
Well, he's a boy, so you're good.
No, I'm talking about her.
Hey.
Her. Oh, you're talking about Landon?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's coming soon,
Good
I'm
point,
sure.
Matt.
But
No.
He'll be able to drive just fine.
Thanks for bringing science into this.
didn't Saudi Arabia just give women rights to drive, and there's been a huge increase in accidents?
Yeah. I don't think saying we should do things the way Saudi Arabia does it is anything we say.
No, that's
No,
not a good motto to go by.
Actually, I think there's better statistics with women drivers because they're less aggressive.
They're more
Yes.
careful.
Yeah.
And because my first car ever was a hand-me-down from my dad and my mom and dad, but my dad's car was a 1989 powder blue Ford Taurus station wagon.
Nice.
Yeah.
And it had like the plush,
Yeah.
light blue seats in the back and plush up front. And then it had the rear view where you could, do the pop-up seat in the back. And that thing was a tank. And that's how I learned to parallel park. And then I had...
No wonder you're so good at it.
I'm so good at it because...
That would have been hard to park.
It was so bad. But then after that, my next car was another hand-me-down. And it was... That was it. God, memories.
Yeah.
That looks like your style, too.
It
almost.
does. I have a picture of me standing
Like
beside
with all
it.
your
that's a
bags
swagger
walking out
wagon
from the
right
house,
Nice.
throwing them in the station wagon and going.
Gas was 99 cents a gallon, I remember,
Dang.
because I
Yeah.
had to pay for it. And then my second car was a 1997 Mercury Sable
You
station
had
wagon.
that car when you worked here, right?
I did when I first started working here. And so I learned to parallel park in station wagons, and that's why I'm so good at it.
Yeah, before my car now, but every other car, I'm like Katie. If we're
Yep.
driving somewhere, like I'll get out of the car, let her parallel park. She's
And
so
I can
good
do
at
it. I feel like I could do it almost blindfolded because you had to learn.
Yes,
Yeah.
and that's a huge car. Let's go to Heather. Heather, what was your first car when you turned 16?
Hey, guys. So my parents were very competitive and were big fans of getting divorces and remarrying and showing up in front of each other all the time. So on my
Big
16th birthday,
Yeah.
yeah, they truly. So on my 16th birthday, I got simultaneously at the table, almost like a race, a set of keys for my mom and a set of keys for my dad. My mom gave me an XJ6L Jaguar, and my father gave me a triple white Champagne Edition Volkswagen Beetle convertible.
What in the world?
The Jag wins, but loves you more
What
apparently.
was the other one? Tell me one more
The
time.
Beetle,
It was a triple white Champagne Edition Volkswagen Beetle convertible.
Which for a 16-year-old
badass.
girl is really cool.
Man.
Yeah, I mean, cool for anybody.
Yeah.
When they first came out, it was like,
Here's the best part. Here's the best part, though. I sold both of them, gave my parents the difference, and went out and bought my dream car, which was a Jeep Jeepster 64 Jeep Jeepster Commando.
Wow, you're like a car person, huh?
Savvy.
Yeah, I didn't like the bougie car. I wanted the cool. I wanted the classic.
and I'll tell you
Yeah.
something. I know it's not a good idea, but if I were you, I would have played that all my life. I would have said, "Who's the better parent?"
I totally did. Totally played that.
Whoever gives me the most
Yep, and I'm
is
like-
the parent that I love more.
I'm like, I'm out. All right, thank you very much. Let's go to Maggie. Maggie, what was the first car you got?
Hey guys, I'm an AML, and by the way, I think I've got this one in the bag. So my dad bought a 1967 Dodge Coronet from a lady that only drove it to like church on Sundays. I'm from Memphis, and it like was teal, like it was literally the worst color.
That is a rough
Yeah.
color. You
And
can't
so-
green or blue.
yeah.
I can't even.
And you didn't say Corvette, you
Well,
said Coronet.
You can look it up. No, Coronet, Dodge Coronet. The thing looks like a land yacht, and we called it the Hoopty. I was one of the first girls to get my license, so in December. So I had everybody in the car with me at all times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we could all fit because we were all like little 16-year-old girls, and we had the airplane seat belts, okay? Then the gas gauge didn't work, so I had to write down my mileage every time I went somewhere so we could keep up with when we had to fill it up with gas. Then also, there was no tape deck in it. So we had to get my little Panasonic jukebox and put it in the front seat and play all of our like Indigo Girls and jam out and go to the park together. But honestly, I think my dad knew, like, first of all, she'll be safe. And second of all, this is going to build some character, right?
Yes.
Like, this is not cool. Yeah, yeah. So that was my first car that I got to drive, and I did speak up as I got to be a mom and said, "Sorry, I'm not doing the minivan thing. I've already been like, taken over the coals once as a 16-year-old." Yeah.
No, I'm with you on the minivan thing, but that's a whole nother subject.
I think that she would have that you would have embraced the minivan at that point because like you've already built the character. What do you care?
That's she's saying. She don't want to build any more
I
characters.
know, but I think it was like
she's built.
I think it was like I've got a say in this now. Like I'm an adult, and I'll just drive an SUV. And I think because my family also had a minivan at that same time, and I chose the hoopty over it. I've just always been averse to it. I don't know. No offense, because I know they're great. I've driven with my friends before, but
they are great.
Anyway,
that's a whole other subject. We'll do that another day. Minivan or not.
I was just singing the praises of the minivan just the other night at our company Christmas party.
Yeah,
and I'm talking about how much I miss the sliding doors. I think they are the most genius thing that's ever been created.
And why they don't do those for SUVs?
I don't know why.
I don't get it. All right, thank you. So, Matt, what was your first car?
It was a hand-me-down 1998 Ford Explorer Sport, the two-door edition.
Fancy.
The car was technically a 98. It was in a pretty rough accident, and the entire back end had to be replaced with a 2000, so I called it a 99.
Nice.
You split the difference. I love it.
Nice.
Yeah, that was my car.
And Squid, you said this is your first car, the Pontiac.
Yeah, Pontiac G6 still.
Okay.
Riding it till the wheels fall off. So that's the plan.
That's actually
Smart.
It is.
Yeah.
Very smart. What about you, Jason?
Yeah.
Me, I had a Mustang.
Rich kid.
No.
Rich kid.
Was it a brand new one?
It wasn't a V8.
Fastback.
It was
drop top.
It was a V6. So
Should've
I
been a
got
V8.
made fun of.
Disgusting.
I got made
fun of.
I got made fun of because it wasn't a V8.
Was it a brand new one on your 16th?
No, it wasn't brand. It was used.
How many years?
Couple years.
How many years?
Couple years. I don't know.
Dang.
I can't remember exactly.
They are so poor.
He's so particular about cars, and he just doesn't know.
I don't remember. I don't know. I know what it looks like, but it was a used.
Everyone else
Mustang.
knows the exact year of their car.
Yep.
They know.
I don't.
How many miles were
But
on
Richie
it?
Rich can't remember.
No, I guess not.
I guess.
He's worried it might make him sound old.
Yeah. Oh, you don't have to say the year.
I don't know the year. I don't know the
like
year.
a year or two old.
Yeah, a year or two old. I
Yeah.
said a couple years.
So basically a brand new car.
Did you get a bow on it when you woke up on your 16th
No.
birthday?
No.
Were you mad at Daddy that it wasn't new?
No.
Were you mad it wasn't a V8?
I was a very
Dad.
I was a very appreciative person and kid.
What happened?
Just to let you know. I don't
waiting for
know.
that.
Working with you jackasses. to start.
We happened.
Probably has something to do with it.
It's us.
Yes.
You've changed everything.
Yes.
We're the problem.
What about you,
My
Jared?
first car was a 1997 stretch limousine.
Yeah.
And I wanted a Hummer. No, I had a 1992 used. It was 6-7 years old. A Honda Prelude, which they don't make anymore.
Yeah.
I loved it though.
Oh, yeah.
They lasted
kinda
though,
like
didn't
rare
they?
now.
5-speed, huh?
They lasted a while. The
They
Hondas
did. Yeah.
lasted.
I mean, it lasted. I mean, it was a hand-me-down. It already had like 100,000 miles when I got it, and me and my brother Abe split it.
Yeah.
Or shared it.
Well, back in the day, like 100,000 miles was a big deal, but now, like these a new Honda Accord,
Oh yeah.
you expect it definitely go more than 200,000.
Yeah, and then even like the Tesla, apparently they haven't been around that long, but they're saying the people I've talked to, you can expect 500,000 miles.
Which
Wow.
would be great. Which would be great if
Yeah.
that's what it
'Cause
ends
there's
up
no
being.
engine and all that
Yeah.
stuff that causes all the issues.
If you
We'll
can
see.
keep it long enough to get through all of your tire changes
Yeah.
and all the times you run
And
out of
charge,
the battery,
you don't get
right?
stuck.
Yes.
All the things, but
Yes.
we'll work on it.
Yeah. No, people are like, "Oh, your Tesla's that's a problem." I'm like, I had to get tires replaced.
Hey, look,
So if you get your tires replaced, your car's a problem.
You
I
just
got
say user error is what you say.
It is user error,
Yeah.
big time. And then I just didn't know that they didn't come with a spare, so whatever. All right,
Now
so,
you know.
Some people that called in, they're on hold, but we're gonna move on. Johnny had a New Yorker, not sure what that
I don't
is.
even know what that is.
David, like Jason, had a Mustang, rich kid. Ashley, a Celica, and Brandy, the Bonneville.
Oh, yes.
Mhm.
I
I
remember
remember
the first car I
those.
went in when I was 15, but I had a friend who was 16. It was like a Buick Skylark.
Yep, we had one of those
Yeah, it was
growing
like
up.
a
yeah.
grandpa car. It was a
Mhm.
hand-me-down. But man, that thing floated. Like when he hit the gas, it was like smooth and like that plush interior.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they
Yeah.
made it nice because old people bought it. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
so
Like
true.
it was comfortable.
It was also, I think, used for. So my dad's company, he was a salesman and he traveled everywhere. So it was company cars. For some reason, they really loved the color baby blue because we had several
Yes,
of those.
yes.
And they loved the station wagon and the Skylark.
The
Don't know.
Skylark.
We had several of them.
Who knew?
there's some, yeah.